Do you want your PC to go from stuttering every 2 seconds, playing 30 to 60 frames a second? Well, no matter your graphics card, if you watch this video till the very end, I promise you, you will be getting around 200 to 240 frames with 0 millisecond input lag. This is exactly what Peterbot has done. These tweaks that I will show you in this video has been shown by literal pros like Peterbot and Bugha, the two pros that have taught me these tweaks. Going on to our first step, one of the most important steps if you want that 0 input delay with high FPS is to right click on your desktop and this should come up, Nvidia control panel. Boys, not many people actually remember to do this, so follow this exactly how I say to do it. So on 3D settings right here, the first one you should be onto. There's 3 settings. Let the 3D application decide, boys. That is an absolute terrible setting. Make sure this setting is not on no matter what you do. Use my preference emphasizing. This is quite a good setting if you can't be asked to copy these settings, but still I really do not recommend pressing this button. The button you want to be pressing is use the advanced 3D image settings. Press this button. If you do not and you want to use this lower one, make sure if you want this high FPS, click on performance. Obviously, if you want that high quality, really nice shaders, slide the bar over to quality. But boys, once we're done that, press this, take me there. And now you should be on the second one, manage 3D settings. Pause the video and make sure you copy these settings exactly how I have done it. These are the exact settings you need to get those 240 frames, no matter what graphics card you have. If you have my settings right here, trust me, your frames will be automatically up 40-50 frames per second. So here we go onto these settings. Remember, pause the video if you have to. I will scroll through it slowly, but make sure every single one you have copied directly. If one of them is wrong, all of these settings will not work. Peterbot and Bugha are using these exact settings, so I mean, I'm not sure why you wouldn't be using these settings if I'm being honest to you. Once you've done copying all of my settings, make sure you press apply at the bottom right. Boys, if you don't press apply, all of the settings will go back to how it was before and you're just going to have to do it all again. Make sure you click that apply bottom right of the screen. Okay, on to the second step. Make sure you do not click off Nvidia control panel. This second step is still on this control panel, but this time we're going to be looking under display and press change resolution. Once we're on here, make sure it says PC and then it says 1920 by 1080. This is the best resolution you're going to get for input lag. The only reason you would not play this resolution is if you're playing stretch resolution, and that's for another video. But if not, press 1920 by 1080. Once you've done that, the second part of the thing is refresh rate. Mine is obviously a 240Hz monitor. Make sure this is the highest it possibly can be. For some people it will say 60Hz, but you can play 144. If you can, trust me, click on that 144 as your monitor can handle that perfectly. And that is exactly what you want to do. Once you've done this, again, same as last time, press the apply button, click yes. If you don't do this, remember, you're just going to have to do it all again. There is no point doing that. For the second part, adjust desktop size and position under the display part again. This is such a key factor for those low input lag, literal no input lag. Scaling has to be on full screen, and quite obviously it would make so much more sense. Why wouldn't you want it to be on full screen, as that's the only thing you're going to be focusing on? And also such an important step, perform scaling on. Either you can click GPU or display. I recommend so highly, unless you have such a good graphics card like a 4060, to press GPU. If not, if you do not have a good graphics card like the 4060, press display. In my case, I have a 2070, so I press display. Even if you have a 3060, 3070, trust me, still click on display. It will help out so much. Just like the last step as well, refresh rate. This has to be on the highest possible one. For some people, it is going to be stuck on 60 if you have a 60Hz monitor. Some people, it will be there already. And if you can click a higher one, make sure you click the higher one. The higher your refresh rate is, the lower input lag you get. Remember that. Always remember, the higher the refresh rate, the lower the input lag. Again, you will be able to apply this on the bottom right. Make sure you click apply. Once we're done with that step, let's get on to this final step, which was one of the most important steps that I've got told to do. So we can finally close Nvidia control panel, like so. This time, go in the bottom left, go onto your search bar and search power. Once you do this, it should come up with power and sleep settings. Make sure you click onto that power and sleep settings screen. Make sure this is on never. You do not want your screen turning off ever whilst you're gaming or anything like that. Sleep, also the same as this, make sure it's on never. But these steps, quite good, but even better steps is if you click onto additional power settings onto the right side. Click that, choose or customize a power plan, balanced, high performance. You guys obviously would know which one to pick. High performance, no matter what. If you want zero delay, high performance, there would be no benefit at all to click the balanced option. Once we're done with this, there is even one more further step that you guys need to do. Change plan settings. Turn off display, never and never again. Change the advanced power settings, click this one again. Now this is super important. There are 4 settings you can pick right here. Your default setting will be on balanced. Some people even have it on power saver, which I'm really not sure why. But make sure you click on high performance. Once you've clicked this high performance, your delay will be so low now and your frames will go even higher. It's so simple. Make sure you click high performance, click apply, and then click OK. Now we're done with this setting already.